Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Downtown Kato, Paphos. I tell you what, Paphos is rejuvenating itself very, very quickly indeed. Most of the roadworks in this area are complete. Brand new road surfacing, brand new pavements, one or two little bits and bobs to do. There's no doubt about that. That's the Papa Antonio supermarket. Just over yonder, of course, is the Basilica Holiday Resort, to give you a bearing. Now, without further ado, of course, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course, her name is Miss Archin Gracilian-Leboeuf, and she's dancing and she's prancing in full summer uniform, especially for you.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. Do you know, really so nice when you have this lovely finishing. I remember once upon a time, this was at Debenhams.
It was, wasn't it?
No, it was Woolworths.
Woolworths originally, and then Debenhams. Yes, it was.
And we were calling, because we used to have Woolworths Uptown, we were calling it Uptown Woolworths, Downtown Woolworths, and then it was Debenhams.
Debenhams, and now unfortunately it's closed.
Do you remember?
I remember, and of course one or two of our superstars who come to Paphos every single year will remember. We're going to show you one or two of the businesses along this little route into the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area. We are to the rear of the promenade, and of course if you want a bit of jewellery in your life, well, Theo's Jewellery and Workshop is waiting for you. It really is. If you want some gold, if you want some silver, but above all that, perhaps if you've got a broken necklace or a broken watch, this could be that shop for you. Gracilian-Leboeuf, what have you spotted?
I want earrings. I want, and not one earring. I've got 2 ears. I've got necklace. I want necklace. I want rings. I want bracelets, and what else? Chains. And
chains. That's right. That's what she wants from Theo's Jewellery Shop, and of course this could be that perfect shop for you. And there are some nice little items, and they're not all going to cost you a fortune. There are some little studs in there, kicking off at around about 15-20 euros. Of course, it crescendos up very, very quickly if perhaps you want to buy that special ring for that special girl in your life. Perhaps if your name's Sally Briars and there's a mat in your life.
It's a beautiful butterfly, by the way, as a necklace.
Is there? Let's have a look. Where is it, Gracilian-Leboeuf? There it is. Yes, there is a butterfly necklace. And I know a superstar is coming to downtown Paphos very, very soon, and he's bringing a girl with him that likes a butterfly or two. Who am I talking about? Of course, Duke Phil and his girl, Duchess Sharon. And Gracilian-Leboeuf is wearing a butterfly especially for you.
You know, the last time I really fall in love with all butterflies, whether they are real or just as a jewelry or something, doesn't matter. If it's nice, I will put them in between. No, they're actually on the top of
They're on the top of your twin sisters, aren't they? Come with us as we guide you and show you one or two of the businesses that may be of interest to you as you trek into the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area. Perhaps you might want a touch of beauty in your life. Wellness centre, and of course they've got all sorts of facial treatments and all sorts of things going on. If perhaps you want a filler, this could be that place for you. They do massage as well, by the way. So perhaps Mr. Paul might pop in there very, very soon indeed.
I really understand that if you come to this street.
That's it. Gracilian-Leboeuf has broken another pair of sunglasses
and now I
live
nearly
on camera.
Step on them. They are unbreakable, like me. If you really want something and walk through this road, you can find anything. It's on your taste. You remember that you're in the touristic area and they have to provide everything you want, even the beauty salon. For example, what if you break one of your nails? Sorry, I did break one of my nails.
You did, didn't you, the other day?
But it
yes.
was shown very uncarefully for me, sorry. What if you break one of your nails? Here we go.
Here we go. You can, pop into their beauty salon. Professional makeup, perhaps, if you are going to a special occasion. Perhaps it's a wedding. Manicures and pedicures. There's eyelash extensions, eyebrow shapes and lifts, massage galore. Remember the name? It's called A Touch of Beauty Wellness Centre Beauty Bar in downtown Kato Paphos. And it's waiting especially for you. Next door to that, perhaps you might want to buy a special gift for that special person in your life. Perhaps you want to buy a little fan. Look at that. There's little fans in the window. And of course, maybe a very, very fancy ornate umbrella. Yes. Or perhaps a doily, or perhaps a rather nice tablecloth.
That tablecloth with a, how you call this? Sometimes I've seen English people have as a rose, as a memory. This flower, how you...
You like that, do you?
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of... It's not a rose, is it?
No,
Drop
no.
in the comments, what is it?
But it's that flower when English people put as a memory day.
Poppy. It could be a poppy.
Poppy.
It could be. So drop in the comments, what is that flower on that tablecloth? All of those works of art are hand embroidered, by the way. It kicks off in that shop at around about €6 or €7, and of course you're going to get a special gift. Now, we've come to one of our favourite places in the whole of Kato Paphos. It's called the Perfumery The First Scent, and if you fancy a perfume bottle, it kicks off at around about €25. Of course, they're impersonation perfumes, and our girl in charge of the shop was telling us, only just off camera, that a girl found her shop via our YouTube channel, and she came in and bought a very, very special perfume for one of her friends in the UK. When she went back to the UK, she then messaged Faye via Instagram and told her that her friend was absolutely delighted. And we know one or two other superstars that have come into the shop over the time. Of course, Lady so sweet Caroline. Of course, Lord Nigel Big Guns. They came in and flexed that plastic friend of his once or twice.
Always was saying, and I'll repeat it again. This shop here has everything you can imagine. So if you know the brand, the name of the brand, you understand that you can buy the twin sister of it much cheaper than you bought is like an original. But this one not worse. If anything, it's better. So you can swim in this aroma knowing that it's much cheaper.
That's a great way of putting it, isn't it? Swim in this aroma much cheaper.
Because they are sisters or brothers of the original. But because you know that you pay much less in money, so you can swim in your favorite aroma.
You can indeed, and the girl in charge of the show is this girl, Yasu Kumbarawet. You all right?
Hello, Kumbare.
Have you had a busy day?
Today was good.
Pretty busy.
Yes.
I was telling on camera your story of the girl who came from the UK, found your shop via our YouTube channel, bought a special perfume, went back to the UK and messaged you on Instagram to say her friend was absolutely delighted.
Yes, it was spot on. And I was very delighted too, because I was the one who actually told her, go for this one. I put my head down to it, it's fine.
Good, and it all worked out well.
Yes,
We all like it
thank
when a
God.
good plan comes together. So if you want advice, pop in. Miss Faye will be waiting for you. We're going to promote her one of these days. I think she's going to become Princess Faye from now on, because she is one of our favourite people. And she's got probably the greatest smile in downtown Kato Paphos. I've never seen this girl with a sad look on her face. And why would you? Not worth it, is it? No. And why would you when you work in a shop like this? These are forever roses, perhaps. If you've got someone special in your life, you can get yourself one of those, and it's going to stay like that for the rest of its life. You can have it boxed up, a nice shiny red box or a black box, but the gifts go on. Scented candles, and these candles are made with a special ingredients that don't put off any chemical fumes. I'll leave Miss Faye to explain to you how it works. So in these candles, you were telling us that they are natural products, is that correct?
Everything, yes. They're all natural products. They're made out of soya wax. So you're not taking in paraffin or something like that.
Okay.
They're healthier when you light them, because you light them indoors normally. And they're handmade, made with love from the...
And how much do they start off with? How much are these?
€20
€20?
for the small ones.
Okay.
And then the big one, the wide one. because
You've
they're
got some
sold
big
out.
ones somewhere.
Yes.
Ah, there's the bigger
This
ones. Okay.
size is €30.
€30. And on top of smelling nice, they look spectacular, don't they? And on top of that, she's got some things for that little bit of beauty in your life. A shop full of gifts and treats. If you've got a special person in your life, come and see Miss Faye at the First Cent. I'm pretty sure you're going to find something that is unique. Whether it be a perfume, whether it be a rose, or whether it be a special bar of soap. Look at that. If you're not clean enough, pop in here and buy one of these. And of course, it's a work of art, and on top of all of that, you'll get yourself very, very clean indeed. But I am blown away by the beauty of these candles. I think they look absolutely spectacular. So, get yourself on that big bird or that canoe, paddle like crazy to Paphos. Come and see Miss Faye at the First Cent. And of course, visit all of these shops in the back streets of the promenade. They've all got great, great things for you. We're going to say thanks to Miss Faye, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much, and hope to see everyone soon.
Let's hope so. You've seen the girl with the greatest smile in downtown Kato Paphos, so please, please come and see Princess Faye. We're going to get the opinion of Miss Otching receiver booth and see what she thinks of this little shop. She's having a little bit of a chin wag with Princess Faye and discussing perfumes and handbags.
It's just, do you know, me and Faye always talking in between each other and giving to each other different ideas, because sometimes, don't forget, you miss these bags, lovely bags. Faye's mother doing it.
Yeah, these are the handbags that Faye's mother does as a hobby, by the way. Look at these. Works of art, handcrafted. If you speak very, very nicely indeed, you never know. Princess Faye may allow you to cross her palm with a little bit of silver, and you might get to take one of those works of art away with you. But the blue one has already gone, because that was presented live on camera by Princess Faye to, of course, the Blonde Beauty.
Don't forget, the privilege of these bags is that it made with love just for you. The second, it's every single bag you have. Nobody else can have it, so it's unique and only you can have. And the third, the prices are quite reasonable.
Yeah, very, very reasonable indeed. Thanks, Princess Faye.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you again very, very
Nice to
soon.
see you soon.
It's always a pleasure. Superstars in downtown Kato Paphos, always friendly and always going to have a cup of tea or a coffee or perhaps a bottle of water waiting for you. Now, next door to Faye, a while back we featured a little shop, and it was called April, run by two sisters. But look, it's changed. Now, why has it changed, you're wondering? Well, I'll tell you why, because it's doubling inside. That's how spectacular the business is, and they've taken the shop next door, they're refurbing all that, and they're knocking it through, and the shop is doubling inside. And that's great news for you, for me, and of course, downtown Kato Paphos. This shop is filled to the rafters normally with all sorts of gifts, and it's famous for linen and some rather nice bags that are up in there. So don't forget to keep coming back to the little channel known as Marika and me, because when it reopens we're going to take you on a grand tour. And I'll tell you what, talking about butterflies, I came in here a couple of weeks back and bought a butterfly for that girl in downtown Cornwall. She knows who I'm talking about, don't you? Yes, Duchess Sharon. It's waiting for you when you get off that big bird in downtown Kato Paphos. Receive the booth?
Well, it's understandable. Rather to have a small, always prefer to have big. And we're not on about the silly things. We're only talking about shop. If the shop is big, then it's huge. You can see anything. And really enjoyable conversation. It's a little bit my weather, by the way, but still sunshine. And we wish you were here. Don't forget that we're loving you and kissing you from the bottom of our.
And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like, don't forget to click that subscribe. It doesn't cost you a single penny. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen. And perhaps they should recommend the little channel known as Marika and Me to more like-minded people like yourselves. But of course, if you'd like to keep the channel afloat and perhaps help us to go into the Borsa Bella and buy a hat or two from Miss Otching, Receive the booth, why not go and hunt us down on that Buy Me a Coffee platform? That's how you could gift us that virtual coffee or two as a gesture of goodwill, as a thank you, as a motivation to keep us making these videos especially for you. And we'd like to thank one or two of those Superstar members. Dayman, thank you very, very much. Not only is she a Superstar member, but she constantly funds the channel and keeps us afloat with those lovely hot lattes or two. Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very, very soon somewhere in and around downtown Kato Paphos.